Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is this red eye look. It was actually requested for me to do a red or a burgundy eye look, so I thought I'd give it a go today. I have to say, red eyeshadows is kind of one of the harder, well in my opinion, the harder eyeshadow to pull off, only because it could look like you might have a slight kind of eyelid infection or something like that. But I thought I would do a video to show you how you can make it a bit more wearable and stuff like that. So this is an eye dedicated video as opposed to face, but I do show you a bit the face portion as well, but mainly eyes. So I do prime and powder my eyes as always. Then I'm going to take this Neve Cosmetics eyeshadow in the shade Human. It's a really nice kind of orangey brick red, so not really intense red, kind of a perfect transition shade. So that's what I'm using it for today with my E40 100% Pure brush, buffing it onto the lid, into the crease and blending outwards. And I kind of do it in my classic winged out shape that I always tend to do with my eyes. So I just gradually build up on both eyes, that colour. I purposely do my eyes first so I can kind of be as messy as I want with the outer sections, and I can always clean up in later on. Then I'm going to go with the Barry M Fall in Love palette, taking this more red, deeper red shade. I'm taking this on my Lily Lolo crease brush, and this I'm popping into the crease and again onto the lids. This is more of the pure kind of more of a red shade that's going on now, but it's really nice to have that transition of colours going on, so that's why I've chosen this one. And it's a really beautiful red colour actually, I have to say. So this is going focusing more onto the crease and lid and slightly bringing it up, but nowhere near as high as I brought the other orangey brick red shade. Then I'm taking this more kind of, I guess it looks quite grey, but it is more of a brown neutral tone. I'll pop this onto the outer portion of the lid. This is where you can start to make it look a bit more wearable by adding some of the neutrals and the brown shades, blending them in but not taking away from the red. It just helps kind of make the eye look a bit more wearable. So I'm just popping this, like I said, on the outer portions of my lid. Then I go into the Neve Cosmetics and take the shade UFO. It's a beautiful shimmery deep red again. I'm packing this onto the lid portion, more the inner third of the eye. And then I do take the shade Tattoo from Neve Cosmetics just to further deepen out that outer section of the lid. And then go back into the red and kind of blend everything out and just re-intensify the red colour of the eye. As you can see, I have got a little bit of fallout, but I will go ahead and tidy that up in a second. So I'm taking my Lily Lolo Champagne Illuminator. This is going to act as my brow bone highlight today. And I also do pop a little bit in the inner corner of my eyes and bring it slightly onto the lid portion as well. I buff a bit more of that darker brown shade from the Barry M palette just into the winged out section, just to make sure it all kind of blends together really nicely. I'm using my E40 100% Pure brush for this. Then I'm just going to quickly move on to skin. Like I said, this is not an in-depth thing, so I'm just going to take my 100% Pure primer as always, and then go in my Makeup Revolution concealer in C3 this time, and just popping on the areas that I need to. I've kind of really been enjoying only using concealer at the moment, and not doing too much foundation. I know I've done a couple of foundation wear tests, but on a day-to-day basis, it's just concealer for me. Then I'm taking the Dr. Hushka bronzing tint just to warm up my face and create a really nice bronzy glow. And then I'm going to go ahead and set the areas where I need to, so where I've put concealer and also down my T-zone area. And then to highlight, I'm taking my Lily Lolo Champagne Illuminator to highlight all the high points of my face like I always tend to do, and then also a little bit down the centre of my face as well. then for eyebrows, I'm just brushing through them and I'm taking the e.l.f. brow pencil, I believe it's in the shade brown or dark brown, just to fill in my brows and shape them as well. Going back to the eyes, so taking that red shade from the Barry M palette again, and running this along my lower lash line this time. And then I'm going to take some of that neutral brown shade I used earlier and further run this along the lower lash line, but I'm not bringing it quite as far in as I did the red shade. And then I'm taking the really dark shade and focusing this right on the outer portion of the lower lash line. Then I'm taking my Gosh Rebel Eyes mascara and giving my upper and lower lashes a good couple of coats. And then that completes the eye portion. Then I went in my Makeup Revolution lipstick in Chauffeur just to further complete this look. It's just a nice nude colour I thought would work perfectly with the eyes. And that actually completes this makeup look. So like I said, I wanted more eye based. And like I said, I want to show you how you can make red eyeshadow more wearable. To me, I find, like I said earlier, red eyeshadow is a slightly more of a harder shade to pull off without it making it look like you've got an eye infection. But I think it is definitely a wearable colour if you work with it properly. Let me know what colours you think are unwearable down below, and I'll try and do a tutorial on them or something like that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.